Hey everybody, welcome to the Broken Controller Show. It's Tyler. Today we're going to be starting with our first video in a series of Rainbow Six Siege guides. We'll be covering their synergies, their counters, and general strategies for how to use that operator effectively. We won't be covering so much the statistics and different damage values of each operator, as this game is moderately balanced, so I feel that getting into that would be more than what is needed to be successful with any operator in this game. To start, we'll be going with Glaz. He is part of the Spetsnaz CTU. He's a unique operator in this game, as he is one of two that is specifically there to kill. What I mean by this is most operators in this game have some sort of ability that helps their team progress, breach walls, find traps, generally make it safer for their team to get to the objective or to kill the enemy team and win the round. Glaz does not have this. Glaz's special is the HDS flip sight, which both magnifies whatever's down his sights with or without a current sight on the weapon, and also makes a red hue across the entire lens, making it able to contrast better with dark and bright areas, making it so that if you're looking into a dark room, it contrasts better and you can find an enemy operator much easier and with much more accuracy. With that said, though, Glaz does have some setbacks. He doesn't necessarily have a hard counter like a lot of these other operators will have. You'll see a lot of these other operators are going to have specific opposing operators that stop them from being able to use their special in some way or another. You can't really stop Glaz from using his special, but what you can do is bring him in. He can't operate as effectively in an interior environment in small, very close quarters combat. His weapon is just not made for that. His pistols do quite a bit of damage, but are not enough to really hold out against someone who has a fully automatic rifle or even a shotgun. To do this, you're going to want to avoid any kind of wooden barricade. Castle barricades I would also put in there, but you're a little safer there as they take quite a few more shots to take down over a standard wooden barricade. This is going to force Glaz to come inside, because without that, he can't get a clear shot on any kind of opponent inside the building, as most of these houses or buildings that he's in, he can get to some sort of spot that gives him good line of sight on most of the objectives. Once he's inside, he loses a lot of his effectiveness, as his weapon is still very damaging, but he is quite loud while moving around. So finding him should be pretty easy once he's inside the building. With that said, we're going to move on to his synergies. Synergies with Glaz can really boil down to anybody who can breach a hole open a wall. But out of the attacking operators who can do that, which is a majority of them, I feel that Ash really stands above everybody else. The reason for this is Ash can blow a hole in any door or window, giving Glaz the access he needs to the building so that he can give the accurate intel, position, and whereabouts of the enemy. This also gives Ash the opportunity to flank the enemy and breach another side of the building from above, below, or an adjacent room, giving you a pincer when dealing with these objectives or enemies. She's, in my opinion, the best one for the job. Different ones that you can change out that I don't feel are as strong are people like Thermite and Sledge. Both of them are really well off in this, that Sledge can break open a door or a window, but it kind of puts him in the line of fire if they hear him coming. And Thermite can break open reinforced walls, which gives him an added advantage over Ash, but I feel it's not as much as Ash being able to blow a hole open on a third-story window and then being able to enter the bottom of a building and make her way up, clearing enemies as she goes. So with all that, Glaz is a great addition. I think that he is useful on most of the maps, if not all of them, on any kind of team comp, as long as he has a synergy. Without a synergy, he's still effective, but not as much. So if you're going to use Glaz, I would say maybe have a Ash or a Thermite. Not so much a Sledge. Again, I think Sledge has some downfalls, but he can still work as well. But if you have a synergy with him, he is going to be far more useful than anybody else. Thank you guys for watching. We will have more of these guides coming up. We'll have the next one I'm hoping to do is Blitz. I believe that George is going to be doing an Ash guide. So look forward to those. Again, tell us how we're doing. Can I not say every 5 seconds? Give us tips that you think that would help us improve.